Hey there, I'm Mr. Liking, and welcome to enupishi, which I'm pretty sure that's how you say that name. This is a game about forbidden love. I mainly clicked on it for the art style, but now I'm kind of interested to see where this love goes. Will it be a nice happy ending, or will someone end up dying horribly in an awful, gruesome way? 3 button presses from the mysterious man. I must go on. I thought that said so on for a second. The night was pitch black, the stars barely visible through the thick layer of clouds. The only sound that could be heard was the engine of the motorbike flying across the trees. We've been speeding away for at least 2 hours. That's a lot of time, and it looks like we're moving absolutely nowhere. At first, I thought it was nothing more than a strange dream, but it soon became clear that it was something far more sinister. We had no choice but to flee until we can find a safe place to hide. I have to protect her. So someone probably is gonna die in this love story. I suddenly realize that she's been very quiet for a while now. She looks at me with this dark look in her eyes. I ask her what's wrong. She stabs me with a knife. I fall down and we both die. I immediately reach out to the rear of my bike to feel her presence. She's not there. I lost her I lost her 3 hours ago. Jiko, you there? Was that Jiko? She's fast asleep. Maybe going on a night ride on an unknown road wasn't such a good idea. Gripping the handlebars tightly and pouring all my energy into the engine of my motorbike, we race through the night. 3 button presses. We've been running for hours, but the cold winter forest seemed never-ending. 3 button presses. My fingers are freezing. Wow, it must be pretty cold outside. Doesn't look like it. Although you can't really see temperature, I guess. After minutes, who turned into hours, my mind starts drifting. So does our bike. Oh, whoa, I was just kidding, I was joking. A wild animal rushes in front of our bike, surprising me. Yeah, I didn't see it personally, but I'm gonna believe it. 3 button presses. I gotta keep it together. I speeded through the forest environment. Wow, we just reached like Mach 3 in a few seconds. Out of nowhere, a neon light caresses the frostbites on my hands. So gentle, the touches hurt. Maybe I should get something to wake me up. I pull over at the station and kill the engine. I check over her, but she's still AFK. As I get off the bike, she suddenly wakes up. Was I asleep this whole time? No. Of course. Yeah, I'm lucky I have a biker girl by my side. Hearing those words made happiness bloom inside me. Why did we stop? You know they're on our tracks. Who is? The cops? Yeah, they're chasing us for that illegal drug trade that we did. I'm beat and was falling asleep. Just taking a small refreshment here. Won't be long. Please don't leave me again. Her voice cracked, saying those words. Whenever I see her in such a state of vulnerability, I can't help but feel like I have a purpose. It's okay, Jiko. Is that even how you say the name? I won't be long. Someone's gotta watch over this bike. I don't know how long we've known each other, but I still don't know if I'm saying your name right. I'll grab your favorite milk tea, okay? Heart? Love emoji? Gotcha. I awkwardly made my way to the shop. Oh my god. What happened in this shop? The store itself is just like one of the many populating this realm. Completely blinding white. The lights reflecting off of every item in this store. It's always weird when the eyes What? It's always weird when the eyes melt on my skirt. What? Fortunately, this is a pretty unpopular area on the server. Wait a minute. Is this a game? Most people just pass by to go to the next zone without stop. This is definitely, we're in a video game. That's what this is. No wonder he said that they were AFK, because they probably were. 3 button presses. It is still pretty crowded, but I assume it's full of NPC and not players. AI came so far that there's no way to tell who's a robot and who's a player. In the dev's words, the goal is to reinforce immersion and accessibility. 3 button presses. This just reinforces my anxiety. This place is pretty creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I go to my inventory and equip my headset. I find the milk tea for Jigo and grab myself a yuzu flavored drink. The words in this are so extremely hard to read sometimes. I stop by the NPC to pay the items and get out of the store. There you go. Thank you. The way she types always gets me. The fact that this is a video game, I'm not entirely sure if that enhances my interest or if it lowers it. Because I know this isn't real. Or maybe it is real. Maybe it's like a Sword Art Online thing where they're trapped inside of the video game. And if they die in real life. 3 button presses. Yeah, nothing like milk tea. What do you think will happen to us? We'll probably get shot. I could feel her anguish. If we manage to exchange our personal info, we'll finally meet, I guess. We've already tried 1,000,000 times. You know the admin blocks any personal info exchange. We even tried to create new accounts, but it never worked. Let's just cherish what we have right now. A knot was forming in my stomach. Not a metaphorical knot, an actual knot. I'm gonna die any second now. Tears were starting to accumulate around the lenses of my headset. You're the only thing I want. Why is life never fair? What does that sound? Are we just gonna ignore that? Okay. Okay, no, we shouldn't ignore that. I don't know what's going on here. Error fallback 303. Loading generic controls.dil. Unpacking tutorial. If I haven't mentioned this, and if you haven't figured it out yet, this is a horror game. So I don't know when it's gonna get scary, probably right now. Loading complete. Welcome to... It's just like a curse word. WASD to move. Mouse to rotate head. Am I actually gonna get into a game? Free yourself from the chains. Oh my god. And I'm gonna click out of this so easily. Because it doesn't lock your cursor into the thing. Void, a bunch of question marks. So, okay. Oh, okay, so I'm not gonna click out of it anymore. What? This is weird. I don't know what's going on. I can't read what's on my screen. Okay. Well, see, there's roads, the face of what I assume to be my virtual girlfriend, my Minecraft GF. A bunch of errors everywhere. Why don't we click on the window? Oh yeah, I forgot I can move. Well, I don't think confused really describes exactly how I feel here. But I guess I'm gonna go to window. Can I click on it? Space to interact? That's how I jump. Where'd they go? They're gone. Oh god, what did I do? Oh, what? Okay, I walked up. What? What? Oh, I'm confused. I also can't read any of this. I mean, I totally can read all of this. I just want to test you to see if if you can read this, of course. This feels, a cat? This feels like Ina. You know what that is? I'm sure you know what that is. Cat God. Can't read it. Okay. Injecting localization patch. Hey, you've been muted, so I can't hear anything you say. Just know that for some reason, you glitched out of the simulation. You're currently in the back end of the server. This is where every data is stored and manipulated. A regular user is never supposed to see this. Alright, Cat God. You expect me to believe any of that? Just because your name is Cat God and you're in this weird place? This is also where the game creator tends to have their emo moments. So cringe. Let me convert the word to something readable by a user. Done. Sunny Meadow. Why didn't you leave yet, though? Even my advanced machine learning can't get it. What? Checking your log. Is this because of this dead girl entity you called Junko? What? Wait, is she dead? You spent almost 3,000 hours of playtime exclusively with them. We've been tracking her data with care these days. Seems you somehow managed to corrupt her. Banning you from the game. I can't let you access the world again. Who knows what you could do? Well, you kinda look sad now. Behind me is the entrance to the hyperlinked subspace network. It's for employees only. It connects every entity populating the game world. I'll let you access it this time. After that, I'll finish the removal of your data. However, just know, we never planned for this eventuality. For a player to fall in love with someone like her. Eh? Oh, and don't forget to check out my personal fishing pond. Why am I moving? Alright. So I just enter this. That's kind of like the subspace gazes back at you. And I'm going into it. But that's kind of like, I'm not sure if it's saying dead girl entity means that, I don't know, whatever. What is going on? But the dead girl entity could just be like a race in this game that we're playing. Or it could be like she's actually dead in real life. We've just been talking to a dead girl the entire time. This kind of feels like a maze of mirrors. Everything's just reflecting off of everything. Although it's really easy to navigate. And it's all so very pixely. Yes, I will teleport here. The subspace gaze is back at you. A data removal process initialized. We're very, very sorry you had to go through this. Data removal process 10% complete. We know how much it seemed real to you, but it's all a dream. Jiko, what? Oh my god, look at her. In her whole dead form. Don't worry, I'm still me. They kept talking nonsense, and now they're deleting my account. We have to find a way. There must be a way. Data removal process 30% complete. If they delete this account, all our memories on this realm will be deleted. I can create a new one, start from scratch, try to find you endlessly. But the rules don't allow you to choose your server. Data removal process 50% complete. It was true though. I love you. Huh. Then why won't you? I'm just a neural network. So she is dead. She's not real. Billions upon billions of connections. Errors. Data removal process 80% complete. You're not real? I am real. My is real. The we had were real to me. I'm so data removal process 95% complete. Sorry. Oh, Jesus. Hello, kitty. Hello. Thanks for everything. Whoa. That was kind of crazy. Well, that was honestly a pretty interesting game. I mainly clicked on it for the art style. And then, of course, the story was sort of like second to me. Oh, hey, look, it's me. I'm in the credits. But the story was surprisingly, it interested me. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was interesting, at least. I'd have to say my biggest problem with this game was that it couldn't go full screen, because the entire time you've only seen the game, while I've seen my screen like this. But at least it locked your cursor into the moments where you, like, really needed to move around. That way you wouldn't just, like, constantly click off your screen. Another problem with it, actually, is that it was kinda hard to read some of the words, since it had, like, that VHS aesthetic on the words as well, I guess? Or maybe it was because the words were blocky. Now, some letters, like, blended in together, so, like, for the word go, it looked like so. That's the only really good example I can give. But I love the art style. It looked really nice. I liked the Jinko character. And I like the parts where you could move around, especially since I expected this to just be a visual novel. But that'll be all for now. So see ya.